Hi everybody, happy National Indigenous Peoples Day. I hope that you're all having an absolutely wonderful day celebrating this important day and doing so in a safe way, of course. I would like to acknowledge that I am on the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw people. Tleko Tleko, Uklas Mariah Charleson, Heshquiaxups, Kinquashtakomflaxups. My name is Mariah Charleson. I am from the Heshquiat First Nation. I belong to the House of Kinquashtakomf, and my traditional name is Tluchin Tsuta. As the elected Vice President of the Nuu-chah-nulth Tribal Council, I am absolutely excited and honored to be a small part of your celebration today in celebrating the Indigenous people of these lands who have survived, thrived, and occupied these lands, waters, and rivers for thousands and thousands of years. And within your celebration, I ask each and every one of you to remember that it was not too long ago that our First Nations children at the age of 5 years old spent 10 months of the year away from their families, communities, culture, and languages at institutions federally funded by the Canadian government known as the Indian Residential Schools, whose sole mandate was to rid this country of any Indian, was to get rid of the Indian of the child. The federal government failed drastically because we are still here. Our languages are still being spoken. We are still singing our songs. We are still dancing. We are still harvesting from the bounty of our land and water. We must also remember that it was not too long ago that our people would actually be thrown in jail for simply practicing their culture, their songs, and their dances. The federal government failed yet again. We must also remember those before us, our ancestors whose continued strength and resiliency to continue to speak our languages and harvest from our lands, and to sing our songs and to dance our dances and to pray our prayers. We say tleko, tleko to each and every one of you, and we know that Canada is still deeply rooted in systemic racism, and we understand that it's going to take a lot of work, really, really hard work to change that course of the story, and we must be a part of it. We must be a part of the narrative to change the cycle of discrimination in this country of Canada. So I also want to acknowledge each and every non-Indigenous person for celebrating and walking with us during this time, to allow us to display our culture, to share it with our neighbors, and to share it with the world. So I say tleko, tleko to each and every one of you. Stand strong, be proud, continue to share love, not hate. I hope you all have a wonderful day celebrating. Tleko, tleko, choo.